Hi guys, and welcome to this episode of the Just My Opinion podcast. Today we are going to be talking about the recent drama involving Davido, another baby mama drama. Hi, Ambassador.
Hello, people. It's your boy Ambassador again doing this thing.
Okay, so I found this blog article which summarizes everything. So there has been a lot of buzz going around about Davido baby mama drama, but there's this article by Next Dem which says Davido embroiled in another pregnancy scandal. New York resident model Anita Brown, aka Nina the Elite, has accused Davido of impregnating her. She stated that they met in 2017 in Dubai and their relationship has been long term. I don't know. I didn't know he was married on God. Go to his page. Does it look like he's married? I'm confused. Like, rest in peace to the child. I knew he had a child, but I'm in America. Nobody knew. If he ain't telling me, I won't know. I'm not checking for it because I'm not looking forward to getting married. I'm not looking for that right now. I actually found out after the fact that I'm actually pregnant, maybe a fornicator, not an adulterer. Okay, she goes on. She has taken to Instagram to expose their conversation and money transfer receipts. She stated that she's not chasing cloud. She wants to set the record straight. I have been quiet and peaceful for so long, but David keeps defaming my name. Okay, so I feel like I'm missing something here, but let's first watch the video which she um dropped on Instagram. So let me try to play this. So
narrative that y'all are dragging, like, oh, I'm done with a married man. Cut it out. No, I did not know he was married. On God, did not know. Like, go to his page. Does it look like he's married? Like, I'm confused. Like, rest in peace to the child. Like, people knew about the baby, but nobody knew he got married. I'm in America. Nobody here knew. Sorry. Nobody knew. Nobody knows. It's not on a blog. It's not a big thing. If a man ain't telling me, then I don't know. And I wasn't checking for it because I'm not looking to get married. I'm not looking for that right now. So that wasn't something that I was in search for. I wasn't digging up anything like that. So no, I didn't know. I actually found out after the fact, and then I found out after the fact that I'm actually pregnant. So y'all are way off. Like, cut it out. Like, never. Maybe a fornicator, never an adulterer.
Ambassador, what do you think? So she's saying she did not know Davido was married and she's not chasing cloud. And so the point I'm missing is she's saying Davido needs to stop dragging her name. So I'm wondering who brought this
So,
to the attention of the public first. I don't understand.
no, I think these are real people, real lives. So behind the scene, there might be some quarrels happening, some shade being thrown on Twitter. He might write something we don't know that he's talking about her, which is all in that feeling like the whole world now knows that he's insulting her because she knows that he's insulting her. It's all until recent, then we realized like the Paul Anita, the Anita he mentioned in the Far Away, that is song. Maybe she stay far away or something like that. This was the lady who was talking about, allegedly, I assume. Yeah, but anyway, first to address the thing you just read. One, to say that she's not trying to chase cloud, we're all trying to chase cloud. Even the fact that we're talking about some of these topics, it's just that, okay, because we have made the whole chasing cloud thing to look negative, as long as it's not done in a cruel way, or for me, some people say if the story bleeds, it leads, right? So if you are in that game, accept it, claim it with your chest and say, this is the game I'm in, and chase your cloud. You have not done anything in your life. You not discover any cure for AIDS. You don't have a PhD in something to come and be. So if you have not done all of these things, the only reason why we are entertaining you on our screens right now is because of Davido. And for me, that is cloud. So how she starts by saying she's not trying to chase cloud, fine. If you think that if that makes you sleep better at night, you're not trying to chase cloud, fine. Next thing you say, I mean, yeah, at times I'm just like some of the women men bring into their lives to now be put on the same platform as their brand and their wives and their whatever it is. She does not look too smart, right? So she goes to say sorry, I'm in America and we don't know about him here and all of those things. But you are dating this guy. I'm sure you're interested in him is because you're paying attention to who he was and what he was doing. He did not live in America. He's big in the world, but he's bigger in Africa. If we in Africa knew that he was married, I mean, they have known this guy 2017 to now to claim that you don't know he was married is it's strange, for lack of a better word. I don't want to say a lying, but it's strange to really say you did not know he was married. That look on his wall. He sang a whole song with this girl. Assurance was a whole thing where it was left for us to put Chioma's picture next to Assurance in the dictionary. How will you say you did not know he was married? At the time, it's true. For a while, it was like his main girlfriend thing. But I'm sure after they lost their baby, they went and did some doctor. It was on the blogs and things. They went and did some wedding rites and this African standard thing. So for you to say you do not know, I'm assuming that if you are close with this guy, you might even know more details than we, the ordinary fans, observers from outside, will know. So to say you did not know he was married, you did not know he had a wife, but you knew he lost a child, it's tricky to believe that. Then to come and say, yeah, you are in America, yeah, you're in America, after the fact. I mean, Davido is known in America. This guy is on Breakfast Club. He's Sway in the morning. He has gone. He's the first guy who did. I think he's the first African artist who has gone to Drink Champs. He's doing all the major big American media things, and you're claiming you don't know him. It means either you don't have a TV, or you're not that smart to remember everything which you see, or you're not that online. You're just calculating your praise to jump on next. But to say that. It's not even just a matter, because I was thinking like, okay, maybe it's because he's bigger in Africa than we think. But this guy has been, some other African artists, you can say that about them. But Davido is the African artist who is very, very present in the American media. So to say you are not aware of his things and the issues he has, and she's making it sound like, she did not say that directly, but her tone of like, yeah, he's not that big in America, you know, I'm in America, making it sound like you don't know him that much in America. They have left America to come and date somebody in Africa. People to be hunting together and then build your nest on the tree. But, so a number of the things she was saying and the way she was saying it was just pissing me off like, either you're lying or you are not that smart, but both can still be true. With that being said, now the last aspect of, for me, on a general note, I think I'm just feeling cold for Chioma, but it's a cold world and it is what it is. I think Chioma even left Davido at one time, I think. If she came back, she has made peace with the fact that it is what it is. And it's also the buzz. That's the market they are in. They'll drive this traffic. People are going to talk about Davido even more. Some people will now know him because of this thing and then start following him as an artist. This girl, I was reading some blog, was saying she has already started booking events and guest appearances and things because of this buzz she's enjoying. So, yeah, that being said, I mean, these are topics I'll just talk in every direction about them, but I don't really have any in-depth thought. I don't pay too much attention about it to give some good analysis, some strong opinion about it. I'm just talking like something I heard in person and I'm commenting in passing, but it's not really, it is what it is. The only person I'm feeling a kind of way for is Chioma, but I think she has made peace with it. And
subsequently,
because she looks like such a nice person. She's very reserved. She's not even so much into all the showbiz things. She has stuck with this guy forever. But I think she has made peace with it. She understands how this entertainment world works. The only thing is at times now, you might have made peace with it, but your family and friends who don't understand how these things work and have not yet made peace with it will be feeling like, so you are at peace, but now people put it out in your ear like, why is this guy doing this? Why is he doing that to you? And yeah, you might make peace with it, but you are not immune from some of those, the bashing and comments from family, friends, and media, which you have made peace with the Davido's life, but you did not sign up for this kind of roller coaster, bashing online. People are now putting your picture next to that girl's picture. comparing their bodies, saying who has more money, who can help Davido more. You not really sign up for these things. Maybe you're just a cool girl who's trying to live a cool life. But yeah, it is what it is. You enjoy much money, you can as well enjoy much problems.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, so I want us to look at some fans' reactions to the whole buzz, but let's talk about our sponsors and we come
Yeah.
back and react to what fans are saying.
Okay, so Echo Online, as usual, I'm here to talk about the money. Davido, the number of kids you're having, man, you need to diversify your sources or platforms where you can make money. Echo Online is here to make money for the African artists, especially. So it's a platform, an app, and a website which is built for African artists or to get artists into the African landscape. It's adapted to the African reality. I emphasize. One, based on the fact that most of African artists are independent by default, they don't have all of the structures to help them to monetize their art. Echo.online is here to solve that problem. First thing you need to do is create a profile, share the profile on all your social media handles, and then get your fans to come and follow you on Echo.online. Once you build a significant number, you have built a community. It will take a while, but as soon as you have that community, you can use your community to have leverage or endorsement deals. Say, this is the fan base I command. You can use that to sell your music. You can use that to sell your merchandise. You can use that to sell your event tickets and things like that. Once you have that community, it's a platform where that is easy to pay. It's adapted to the African payment methods. Mobile money and all of these other African payment methods can easily be used on this site. You will easily get your analytics. So all of these things are built to make the African artist's life easier. So jump on Echo Online, share your success story. As usual, I tell people the site is under construction, but I'm privy to have some of the behind the scene works that are coming. And bet you'll thank me later. There are lots of interesting features that are going to be built on this app and website. And as you say, the power is in your hand. Just with your phone, you can do all of these things I just mentioned. Control your fan base, sell your things, make your money. Your fans can buy directly because they pay using their payment methods in Africa. You could cash out your money directly, like you take your phone to a mobile money kiosk, pull out your bundle of money and reinvest in your career and grow organically. So jump on Echo Online, share your success story with us, and you can thank me later. Ambassador said so.
Okay, guys, so let's proceed to talk about some of the fans, what fans are saying. So, we have people saying once you go online, I mean, you're chasing cloud.
100.
Yeah, we don't pass pregnancy level na nude and her porn videos flying around. Okay, make it get out. The boy music still sweet. Okay. Then we have somebody saying,
That's Alene Menge. That's a big Cameroonian
yeah,
actor named Manan. So I
Menge
just felt I should mention. Let just mention him in passing, like any fan commenting. That's Alene
exactly.
Menge. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have another person saying, please, Davido, don't forget our Cameroonian sisters. They also need your babies. Don't be selfish. That's funny. Congratulations, Davido. I wish you many more kids with thousands of mothers. You are really a champion. Solomon was joking. So she wants the baby daddy to come to America and start paying child support. That's a fan asking that question. Okay, so that's Davido's wife, Chioma. I want to read this post from this lady, Mabel Buma, who says, Nigeria, I stand with Mrs. Chioma Adeleke. Chioma Adeleke, please don't move an inch from that mansion. Stay right there and re-strategize. To be honest, I think Mrs. Chioma Adeleke deserves to be researched, studied, and emulated. She's beautiful, calm, intelligent, and focused. She's a queen that knows her worth. Her humility, self-confidence, drama-free life, and simplicity are examples for women to emulate. I pray for you. And it's important to always have in mind that no one is exempted from bad times. No one can hide from pain. They are the realities that knock on the doors of both mansions and shacks. They visit people who have everything and people who have nothing. Yet in the midst of all the situations that seem to have no rhythm or reason, they help us to know something in and beyond passion and pain. All in all, God is there. Okay. So before we go on to react to this, I just want to react to some of the things that people are saying reacting to this post. So we have somebody. Let me see. Let me try to pull some of the things up. Okay, before we.
I said you want to react to their reactions.
I want to react to their reactions. Okay, Ambassador, what do you think about what she said?
No, I think she has just put it in a summary, all of what I was ranting or just ranting about. Being like my conclusion, I said you are enjoying much money, you can as well enjoy much problems, right? But also there's that sad thing where poor people or average people celebrate when celebrities have these kind of issues. Almost like they have those issues and they're happy that you two are also suffering. Because in their minds, I was suffering, you are enjoying. Now I'm happy that you are also suffering like I'm suffering. Although I'm even suffering more than you, because at the end of the day, if Davido's or Chioma's heart is broken for 6 months, she could go to Ibiza for the next 6 months. If your heart is broken for 6 months, but you cannot even still go to Ibiza for the next 6 months. You might still just have to go back to your job or your kiosk where you are doing your mobile money and hold your phone now and then. So for me, it's sad to see people celebrating, which it's sad, but it is normal. Let me put it that way. They are celebrating another person's sadness, like, if he say, or she thought that she was the only one, or we thought that we were the only ones who suffer these things, or she thought that she was too beautiful, she thought that she had arrived, and I'm like, your life is not, it's not like there's nobody whose life is better than Chioma's life who is celebrating Chioma. No. Most of the time, it's just people who are happy that, okay, as they say, is it a misery loves company or something like that? People are just, so it's a sad thing about life. Like, why are we so excited about this? But it is what it is, yeah. So in summary, certainly you say like, but Chioma should not budge from that mansion because at the end of the day, that can be the only compensation you get for all of this stress.
Yeah, and she goes on to say she should stay in the mansion and re-strategize. I mean, I feel bad for Chioma. She lost her child of recent, and then the blows just keep coming. I feel bad for her. And the one thing which that lady said in her post was, people cry both in the shacks and mansions at the same time. So you cry in the hurt, you cry in the, so like it doesn't mean because you are in a mansion you don't have pain, or it doesn't mean because you are in a hurt you don't have pain. So I understand where she's coming from. And but so there's this phrase which I'm still trying to decide where I stand, where she says trauma needs to be studied and researched and people need to emulate her. That kind of like she should be like an example that people need to emulate and all that. I don't know about that. And another thing which she mentioned is she knows her self-worth and all that. I don't know about that. The truth is, when I say I don't know about that, is because I am shying away from judging trauma or her position or where she is. I
No,
don't.
but can I say something? So I can understand why you will not know about that. That's not your reality. But a large majority of women, strangely, very, very large majority of women, like 85 to 90%, will know about that, in the sense that most women in society build their value next to the man they're with. So it's your achievement somehow, so you need to stress about it. One. Two, women are looking up to Chioma, like it or not, right? And the way she deals with this might be a lesson for them too. You might not be looking up to Chioma, but a large majority of women are looking up like, this girl who is doing things for herself, married a rich artist guy who everybody's dreamed that they could have been with him. So that's what she's talking about as an example of many women who they don't even have Davido, they just have their ordinary principal or I don't know what CEO husband here, but they're having this drama even worse than Chioma. So it's a lesson for many women in that position. But you might not see, but there are many women going through this same kind of drama. And how Chioma handles it, her boys, her lack of coming to comment or fight with the people. We're still staying her course of his wife and I'm in the house. Yeah, I'm sure that's what she's talking about. And as usual, they also say it's better to cry in a Ferrari than to cry on a bike. Because when you're crying on that Okada, you might lose stability and fall off the bike. But at least the AC from the Ferrari might easily dry your tears and be very crispy with you.
I mean, I'm just thinking. So this Davido, the fact that these women are getting pregnant, it means he doesn't even use protection. It means there's a chance that she herself, Chioma, might become infected. So like there are a lot of things that are going through my mind. It's like
But that's an assumption, though. That all of these 24-hour kits where you could run tests on the woman before any interactions, and then you already know where she stands. It's also 2017 to now. It does not mean that he just met her the first and then got pregnant. So if you have known her from 2017 to now, there are lots of tests and things you could be very sure about her before she's getting pregnant in 2023. So you can also just assume that he's moving reckless like that. And I also watch some videos where, although he could still be moving reckless, so you cannot assume of this case that he's moving reckless like that. Also, there are videos where he also puts it into context. He might have 6 baby mamas, but this guy might also be dating, or he might have had interactions with maybe 300 women. It's safe to say that he's fairly careful. If out of 300 women, only 6 became pregnant from him. So, if you liken it to Solomon, if you know who Solomon is, and if they say he's more than Solomon, then
you know what?
Chioma should be very grateful.
You know what?
Because he's really on that two-faced platform.
Yeah. So what I would say is, I just wish Chioma the best, and at the end of the day, it's her decision, and I believe she's an intelligent person, and she would do whatever she feels like is the best for her. So like the article said, people cry in mansions, people cry in shacks. So you just need to choose where you want to cry, and you need to also choose if the decision you're making is the best long-term wise. Is it the best for,
and if the person is also worth crying for?
Is a person worth crying for? Is it best for in 10 years time? Is it best in 20 years time? Or is it best for now? So all those things need to come into consideration. And these kind of situations, baby mama situations, things happen in people's private life. I always say I don't really feel comfortable with it coming to social media, because when it comes to social media, sure, we'll talk about it and it gets us the views. But for the people in particular, I don't think it's good.
Living in it.
Yes, I don't think it's good for them, because
and I think it somehow kind of dehumanizes people in the sense that if it's my friend who is going through that thing, I'm somehow feeling the pain of the situation, and there's a kind of, should I call it, sensitivity with which I'll approach the situation, right? But when it's just online, you don't know those people, you might never even see them, so you're not even feeling their pain. It's almost like they're not human beings. People are just giving random opinions, joking about the whole thing. It's almost like it's a movie you're watching. It's not real people and not real life. So
yeah, I one thing which you said was Chioma might have made peace with it, but her family members and friends around her might be saying things. I'm like, if this was still private, maybe those family members and friends might not even have gotten to know about it. It would have stayed between, if Chioma even knew about it, between her, Davido, and the girl. So it would have been easy for her to deal with. Now she has to deal with people, like you said, people comparing her to the girl, people saying all kind of things, people throwing their judgment and everything. So
her and to her family.
To her and to her family, it's probably not easy to deal with. So yeah, I just sending love and peace, and I wish her all the best. I don't know what else to say. Yeah.
Call Anita.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thumbs up to this video. Let us know what you think about this Davido baby mama situation. I was just reading the comments and the reactions, why I wanted us to react to them, because I just felt it was absurd that people wrote a whole paragraph about Chioma is brave and all that, and people were making jokes about what Davido is doing. Nobody's writing any paragraph advising him of do this, do better, or whatever. So I that's where I stood when I saw.
I don't think a paragraph would not be enough to change Davido's life. It needs the whole Bible.
Yes, but I'm just saying it's absurd how the mentality of the world of people,
That's how the society
yeah,
is. Very
targeting Chioma and
accepting
saying
and
stuff to
all
Chioma,
that.
but she's actually a victim in this situation. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Like, I have a lot to say and a lot which I'm still trying to process. Maybe down the line we are going to do another video talking about this. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave your comments below, thumbs up to this video, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye, guys.